Hey there, we're Jacob.
And Shiodi.
Today we're going to be talking a little bit about our relationship.
Not a little bit, a lot in detail.
Yeah.
We met in Japan. We met through Bumble.
Mm-hmm.
We decided to meet up maybe 2 or 3 days after we matched on Bumble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Guess who made the first action?
Probably this girl.
Jacob was giving us some vibe that he wanted to see me.
Oh,
but
yeah, I'm not going to match somebody just to never meet them.
yeah, but you didn't make the first action to like, hey, do you wanna meet up?
That's fair. I thought we were going to like text for a little bit first.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of the person who wants to meet up to see if we vibe or not. You can't really tell about the person just by texting, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult.
On Friday night, we met up in Shinjuku. That was back in February last year. Let's talk about how the first date went.
From what I remember, it went awesome.
Oh, yeah?
And it was really easy to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like it didn't feel like for me at least, like any awkward silences or like pauses. So it's like, so what do you want to talk about now? We didn't have any of that. We always had something to talk about, or we were talking about something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the way I saw it, and I ended up really enjoying my time with you.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Before we met up in person, Jacob asked me, hey, are you looking for anything serious? Because I'm gonna go back to the States in July.
Mm-hmm.
That was maybe a few texts after. So I was like, wow, this man is really straightforward.
Yeah, well, I wanted to be forward with it. I wasn't gonna beat around the bush or anything like that.
Yeah, so I appreciate it though,
Yeah.
obviously. That's why, like, this is not gonna work out. We're gonna just be friends. That's why, like, I was already showing true myself because I didn't really care what you think of me, to be honest.
Yeah,
that
you
day.
didn't really think about that far.
Yeah. So we started texting a lot after the first day, and guess what? Jacob would FaceTime me out of nowhere. Do you remember that? So, like, the first time he FaceTimed me, I was like, did he forget something? Because it was like out of nowhere. I don't really FaceTime anyone unless it's something important. Or like with the person that I'm dating, you know? That's why I'm like, why is he FaceTiming me? And you're like, hey, how are you? How's it going?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm good.
It really caught you off guard,
Yeah.
right?
We started hanging out like once a week. Then we both know that Jacob was gonna go back to America in last July. And personally, I didn't want to do long distance relationship at all because I've done it before and that was really hard. It wasn't really great for my mental health. At that time I was 25 and Jacob was like, hey, we can do long distance relationship.
I think we could make it work.
Yeah, he
I'm
was
just being positive about it.
too positive.
Too positive for her.
Yeah. His plan was going back to the States and go to university for 4 years.
Yeah, version 1.
Yeah. Which means that he will be basically a student with no income for 4 years.
Yeah.
And I'll be working as a full-time job worker. And doing long distance relationship for 4 years, that's not really, realistic.
Not really feasible.
Yeah. Plus, I'm Japanese. I work in a Japanese company, so it's hard for me to take a long vacation. 1 week off was really hard for me to do it. So my coworkers were like, oh, it's okay. You can take a leave for that long. They didn't say no because they can't say no, but I'm pretty sure that I was close.
It's kind of frowned upon.
Yeah.
This lady, how dare she take the time off?
Yeah. So that's why, like, I could already see the future where we could only meet up once a year or maybe twice a year. And then imagine if we didn't work out. I didn't want to waste my time on something that might not happen, who knows? Especially because he asked for a long distance relationship. We've known each other for only like 2 months.
Yeah, which wasn't really fair, I guess you could say.
Because I know this is gonna end anyway, and then I wanted to go to Bali so bad at that point. I just asked Jacob, do you wanna go to Bali with me?
Yeah, and I said, yeah, let's do it.
And I'm like,
It sounds like a lot of fun. I wanted to go on a trip like that.
So we decided to go to Bali.
Yeah.
Even before dating officially, So we were spending more time. Right before we were gonna go to Bali, Jacob said, I'm gonna change my plan.
Yeah, I think I might want to stay in Japan a little longer. Decided that I wanted to maybe stay in the army longer. Few reasons, but she was a very big one to me. And I ended up being able to stay in Japan for a longer amount of time.
After he told me the news, I was like, then maybe we can work this out. We couldn't avoid the situation where we were gonna do a long distance relationship for a while, right? But like, I was already happy that he changed the path for us. Yeah, I guess I liked him so much, you know? Aww. So with that news, we went to Bali. On the third day of Bali, he asked me to be his girlfriend.
Yeah. Figured might as well. I mean, you thought of it sounded real good, so might as well make it a real thing.
Of course, I said yes because I really liked Jacob at that point. I mean, I love him now. You know, like I just.
Oh, it's embarrassing. You liked me.
I am very, very happy that we went to Bali because that trip made me want to marry Jacob. Actually, did I tell you that?
You mentioned it like a little bit, but you never actually straight up said it.
Oh yeah, of course I wouldn't say that. That would be good. I didn't want to say it straight to Jacob because I didn't want him to think I'm crazy.
Of course.
Anyway, Bali trip was the biggest factor that made me want to, marry Jacob.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gotta say yes to the trip.
Yeah, so I will cover this story in another video because it was a lot. But during Bali, we started dating officially.
We just continued dating until I went back to the States for 6 months.
I tried to spend as much time as I could with Jacob because we would have to start long distance relationship 2 months after dating. Yeah, right.
Yeah, officially dating. Yeah.
Anyway, Jacob flew to Georgia.
Yeah, flew to Georgia. Started my university, and she ended up coming to visit me in October of last year, almost a year ago. I showed her around, did all the touristy things we could with the amount of time we had. She met my family, but at the end of the trip, I decided I wanted to propose to her.
You failed.
I did not fail. You're wearing a ring, ain't you?
You failed twice.
No. I wouldn't say
no
failures
fail.
are just not successful.
Yeah, but that was really, really adorable. So maybe we'll talk about it in another video.
I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see. He proposed to me and I said yes. But that was actually sad, to be honest, because after he proposed to me, we were like, we're engaged.
Yeah, engaged.
I'm gonna go back to Japan in 5 hours.
Yeah, and the next day she was on a plane right back to Tokyo.
After he came back to Japan, we started preparing for a marriage. And we got married on April 29th, which was our anniversary.
Yeah, me asking her to be my girlfriend.
In Bali.
Yeah, in Bali. That basically sums up our journey of how we ended up where we are now.
I think our journey is kind of like unique. We met on Bumble. I didn't think I would marry someone from a dating app,
I didn't either.
Yeah. And then we did situationship. We had so much discussion to make our relationship work. And we also did LDR, long distance relationship.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we went on a trip without even be dating or anything.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. We're Jacob.
And Shiori.
And thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. See you
Bye.
next time.